Hey family, it's Michael Baisden. Finally made it back to Orlando. Ran into my man G Money out here at the Cigar Box. We're having a great time. Check out his podcast, Word on the Street, Word on the Street. Make sure you get that right. 7 o'clock every night Eastern Time. Check him out. And I'm interested in what this brother's talking about. So I'm going to come on the podcast when I get back from Vegas. We're going to see what he's talking about.
This place, this institution can never side with, come under, understand the exploitation of our culture. Never will you ever see me standing in the environment where our culture is being exploited. Or if you do see me there, the next moment this thing's gonna fall. I'm there to bring this shit down. If you see me in a situation like that, you should say, yo, watch out. Something's about to happen. Turn your cameras on. Something's about to go down. Why is Chris here? Why is he here? Something's about to, he gonna say some shit right now that is gonna, Having said that, so when I got the call, I immediately saw, First of all, it's the Grammys. You get no respect here. None. You have no respect here. Now, we respect your existence. We know you exist. And we know that you're the Grammys. We understand that. And we respect that, your existence. But you ignored hip hop for 49 years. At the 50th year, you want to call us? 49 years you ignored us. The 50th year, that's when you call. You couldn't even call on 47 and gear it up to at least 50, okay? At least get us into 47. No, you wait till the 50th year to want to call hip hop's authentic teacher? Nah, you don't get that privilege.
Y'all watching Word on the Street.
Word on the street. The word on the street.
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 Word on the Street TV, alright?
That's right, Word on the Streets, we're back. That's right, each and every Wednesday. It goes down 7 o'clock p.m. each and every Wednesday. That's right. You can find us on WODS, Word on the Streets on YouTube. You can find us on WODS, Facebook, also Instagram. Any type of social media there is. That's right. Word on the Streets Live. We're back each and every Wednesday. It's going down. Make sure you log in. Word on the Streets Live.
Can't look at you like that, but peace out to the streets. You already know it's the word on the streets, baby. Let's get popping.
Hey, what it is? Your homie Young Jock, man, right here, big kick on my homie.
Gorilla Zoe. I thought you were gonna say G Money.
He
said
said
G
G
Money. Right on the fuck.
You ready?
Yeah, what that buzz?
Hey, what it is? Your homie Young Jock, man.
Your boy Gorilla Zoe, man. What's happening?
And right now you tuned in to Word on the Streets, man. If you're watching us right now, we want to say appreciate it. Hey, G Money, keep getting that paper, man.
Oh yeah, that's what it is, and I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do just that, Jock. I'm gonna keep getting to the bag. Anyway, how y'all doing, man, on this Thursday, man? How y'all doing? Y'all feeling good? You know what I'm saying? Y'all feeling right. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Being that y'all feeling right, we're gonna get this thing kicked off as early as now. Okay? A lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? A lot going on. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get right into it. Man. You know what I'm saying? That's the dedication. The dedication has started. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got any hot topics? Now bring them to me. You know what I'm saying? We'll get them on. We'll talk about them. You know what I'm saying? Any hot topics, get at me. Let's get brewing. Let's get this thing on fire. You know what I'm saying? But the dedication has started, and the jury, they're picking the jury. You know what I'm saying? The actual case probably won't get started until Monday or Tuesday. So right now they're going through a jury. They got about 600 prospects, and they're gonna weed through 12 with an ultimate 6 as a backup. 600 jurors, that's, you know what I'm saying, that's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They want people that's not familiarized with, what's, with a whole lot of the sex trafficking charges and, the whole 9 yards, because which this is probably one of the biggest cases since OJ. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is probably one of the biggest cases since OJ, because Diddy is a worldwide known person. So therefore, it's gonna be tough. I mean, rough and tough to really weed through to pick 12 people out of 600 with 6 ultimates. So that's gonna be a tough thing. I think today they end up landing at 4 that day for sure. So they gotta get in tomorrow. They're trying to weed it out, trying to land it at 12 jurors. So that's gonna be something to see, man. I mean, because like I said, this case is a high profile case. Now with Diddy being who he is, their key witness, number one witness is Cassie. You know what I'm saying? She's supposed to take the stand. She's the number one witness. I think they got number 2 witness. Now, from what I've heard, number 3 witness is missing. The number 3rd witness is missing. That's right. You know what I'm saying? The 3rd witness is missing. So that's going to be something, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have to really find out what's going on with that. You know what I'm saying? Because 3rd witness is missing. So, and it probably ain't got nothing to do with it. It's probably just this person don't want to be tied up with all this shenanigans, you know what I'm saying, with all this public that's gonna be drilling her. So this 3rd person is not available right now. So we're gonna have to stay real close to the nest to see about that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's strange. Now, some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, give me y'all opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what do y'all intake? What y'all think about it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, give me y'all intake on it. My personal opinion is, Diddy's guilty, then, he's probably going to be getting what he deserved. Can I voice on it as far as what do I really, think that he's done wrong? That's something that, it's probably going to come out of the smoke as well. Right now, he's done, But it's deep, man, because they even saying it's bodies. You know what I'm saying? So bodies. So this is going to be an interesting case to even see. It's going to be interesting, man. It's just going to be, it's going to be interesting to see, because from what I'm hearing, they're saying it's bodies. How do you get bodies? So we're going to have to just play close to the nest to really just see what is going on with this case. So we're going to stay real close and get glued to it, man, because it's going to be interesting. Like I said, this is bigger than the O.J. Simpson case. this is, that's the only case that I can compare to right now that in history that I know of that's this magnitude. You know what I'm saying? If you could tell me a case that's bigger than that, you know what I'm saying, that's bigger than this Diddy, let me know right now. If you could tell me a case that's bigger than this, you know what I'm saying, that's bigger than this, I mean, please don't act like you scared. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what up, Car Wash? You know what I'm saying? Car Wash, can you find a case that's actually bigger than this, Car Wash? Because this is, you know what I'm saying? This is big, man. And we're gonna stick around and see what's going on and the whole 9 yards. Now, Car Wash, I got a question for you real quick. On Instagram, is it showing? Because right now, when I click over to Instagram, it's not, to me, it's not showing. It's only like it's got the audio. Is it showing, Car Wash? Can you let me know that? You know what I'm saying? Remember, he's got the best lawyers. Yes, he does have the best lawyers. But you know what I'm saying? The key to his whole case, Car Wash, is the Cassidy. The Cassidy is very, very, very ugly. That's an ugly situation. Okay, yeah, showing. Okay, I'm talking about on Instagram. I ain't talking about Facebook. I know it's showing on Facebook. I'm saying on Instagram, because I thought I seen you on Instagram as well. So, is it showing on Instagram? Okay. Did I see your message on Instagram? I did see your message. You say, yeah, it's going to be issue in it's going to be an issue in the case. I did see that. Okay, what does, I'm trying to figure out, what do that mean? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be an issue in the case. What do that mean? Watch, it's going to be an issue. And of course, it's going to be a lot of issues. You know what I'm saying? This man could face up to life. You know what I'm saying? If found convicted. Now, they did come to him with a deal. You know what I'm saying? They did come to him with a cop-out. You know what I'm saying? A cop-out plea. They say Diddy turned it down. I ain't taking no cop-out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So what's up with that? I mean, I guess if you already facing like what I'm a cop out for, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, I get it. I mean, I really do. I'm not finna, cop out. I don't know. What's y'all opinion on that? I mean, they come to him and they probably say, hey, we can give you 10 years and just settle this here and just wipe it out due to the fact that you got money. 10 years, you 55 right now, you know what I'm saying? You'll be out by the time you're 65 or 60, 63 or whatever the case may be. So what would you do? You know what I'm saying? What would you do? I mean, damn, you come and say, hey, it's looking like this. Some of y'all, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? Think about it. You know what I'm saying? What would you do? Let me know. 30 seconds. Don't go nowhere.
Shining sun. Thank you for the sunshine. Okay. Shining sun. Thank you for the love you brought my way. Shining one so true, I love you.
Okay, we back, man. 30 seconds, that's what I told you. You know what I'm saying? We holding it in the middle of the road. We talking about the Diddy case. It has got started. They're picking the jurors. Right now they have about 4. They got to come up with 12 jurors and 6 ultimates out of 600 people. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be something to see, man. He's facing a bunch of charges. You know, they got about all kind of witnesses that's, you know, right now to start it off. You know, the key witness is Cassidy, starting it off as the number 1 witness, and number 2 witnesses sitting in the can, ready to be executed as well. Now the 3rd witness they cannot find. You know what I'm saying? The 3rd witness they cannot find. We got to check that and find out what's going on with that, because from what they're saying right now, the 3rd witness is not being shown. Shout out to my boy Wally Head, you know what I'm saying? Kenneth Joseph, you know what I'm saying? That's right. What's up, boy? You know what I'm saying? You taking care of your health? You know what I'm saying? That's the key thing, Wally Head, taking care of your health, brother. You know what I'm saying? Making sure you good, man, because health is wealth. You know, if you got that health, then you good. You know what I'm saying? So I try to tell a lot of my brothers that's around my age, you know what I'm saying, you taking care of your health, because we done lost a lot of our brothers, man. So we want to make sure we, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times you check up on your brother, you check up on your, you know what I'm saying, your folks that you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Me and Wally here was right there in Carter Street, Carver Court, you know what I'm saying, had great times, man, had great times, that, you know, since a little bitty boy, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was exciting, but I got to check on bro, you know what I'm saying, make sure bro good. I'm glad he's checking on me, you know what I'm saying. We doing our thing, Wally. We doing more of the same. I'm going to put it like that. We doing more of the same, you know what I'm saying. Don't, you know, don't nothing change with me. I just reinvent myself during the time. That's all, just reinvent myself and make sure, you know what I'm saying, that I keep it in the middle of the road, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? My boy, Cowboy say new pope from Chicago, huh? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Okay. We're going to talk about that too, Cowboy. We're going to see what's going on. Cincinnati case. Let's talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know the full story on that case. Well, I'm going to update you on that real quick and let you know everything about that case, because that was a case that was the kids were sleeping in the car. Hold on. He was sleeping, you know, in the car, and they had stole a car. These kids, they sleeping in the car. Police come and they take off running. Now, one of the kids, they brutally, shot him for no reason. Killed him. You know what I'm saying? Shot and killed him. Now, the next day, the dad reacted and killed a police. You know what I'm saying? And killed the police. What's y'all take on that, man? What's y'all take on that? He reacted to his son being killed. Not personal opinion, I think he should have killed, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he should have killed no one, but if he did, you know, do that, you should have got the police that killed his son, you know, not just randomly kill a police, but I guess he's reacting. I don't like to talk about it. I like to present it and try to show it to you as like we do. You know what I'm saying? Like we normally do. Let's just go to it. All right.
Anderson one day after his son was killed by a police officer.
This happened just hours after CPD showed Hinton and other family members video of that deadly shooting. And many of you have commented online saying the release of body cam footage in just 24 hours seems rushed, especially for a grieving family. WCPO 9 News reporter Andrew Rowan explains why that timeline is standard protocol for Cincinnati police.
As the chief for the city of Cincinnati and this police department, my commitment is to transparency.
Police Chief Teresa Figi telling the Buzz radio host Lincoln Ware about the moments she reviewed body camera footage with the Hinton family.
I think like any family member, they were all distraught over what they just saw.
Did he get up abruptly and just walk out of the room, or did he?
He did leave the room, yes.
All of a sudden, he left the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
he walked out.
Whenever there is a police shooting, body camera footage is released 24 hours after that shooting. A police lieutenant tells me that is standard protocol put into place by Police Chief Teresa Figi herself.
I have nothing to hide. I will share whatever I can share throughout
Even if
this
it's not
process.
favorable for the police, you will share.
Yeah, I will always share what information, what factual information I have.
3 investigations are simultaneously underway, one by the homicide unit, one internally, and one by the Citizens Complaint Authority. The city is relying on its collaborative agreement, a document that's become a national model for community police relations, born out of the civil unrest in 2001 when an officer shot and killed Timothy Thomas.
My ask is for them to be patient and show why we are the gold standard of police community relations.
In a statement, Mayor Aftab Purival said in part the collaborative agreement was built for our most challenging time. He said transparency and accountability are being put front and center in this process. Reporting downtown, Andrew Rowan, WCPO 9 News.
So last week's shooting was the 6th time in 9 weeks that Greater Cincinnati law enforcement officers had shot someone.
The WCPO 9i team's been looking into those incidents to see if there's anything that we can learn from them. I-Team reporter Dan Monk in studio right now to share what he found. Dan?
Well, Tanya, I sat down with former UC Police Chief Gene Ferrara, who has been involved in law enforcement training for more than 50 years. And we talked about that recent spate of shooting incidents in Covington and Lockland, Florence, Claremont County, not to mention 2 since early March in the city of Cincinnati. He said there is a lot to be learned from the lot of those cases, but not what's causing them right now.
Number one, that's a lot. But if you're looking for why, there's no why. There's no, they're all random acts.
So can you tell me why there have been 6 in the last several weeks?
No, I think the most important thing for people to understand is police officers are not trained to act. They're trained to react. What the officer does is contingent upon what the person that they are confronting does.
But there is one obvious difference between Cincinnati's handling of these cases compared to other departments. Cincinnati releasing body cam video within a day of both incidents. Other departments took up to 17 days. And Ferrara told me that he wouldn't be surprised if that approach comes under review in the weeks ahead.
Thank you very much, Dan. So I did reach out to the city manager and the mayor today about everything that's happened since Thursday. I wanted to talk to both of them, but the city manager declined. The mayor was not available to talk in person, so I got a statement from him. It reads, in part, there are so many in our community feeling an immeasurable amount of grief, pain, and loss right now. My ask for Cincinnati is that through this moment of darkness, we continue to see each other's shared humanity and pray for healing.
Okay, there we go.
This is the quickest way.
Okay, man. Y'all see it, man. Y'all see what it is, man. They're not trained to act, but to react. I don't get that one. I don't get that one. They're not trained to act, but to react. Really? What? I mean, damn, that's kind of crazy, ain't it? But anyway, man, and then the father reacted real fast. I mean, I think he reacted real fast. It wasn't slow. He killed the cop, and I think this is a time like people should stand up and really be fighting for that brother, man, fighting for that guy. You know, that's my opinion, man, because the police are taking too many things in their own hands and treating people like, criminals and right off the dribble. So a lot of that stuff, man, the police is overreacting on a lot of different cases right now. So we got to stand up. We got to stand up, straight up. We got to stand up, man. We cannot just be sitting around letting this happen. You know what I'm saying? We can't just sit around and just let this be going down, man. We got to, y'all got to open your mouth. You got to say something. You got to say something, please. You know what I'm saying? Don't just sit around, talking a lot of that blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Put some actions down, for real. What car wash say? That's cause they hiring anyone, you know what I'm saying, to be a cop, yes. Yeah, to fill the seat for real car wash. That's what they're doing, bro. They hiring young guys too. Guys that, still got milk all around their mouth. You know what I'm saying? And trying to be a police and trying to, come along and say, hey, I want to be a bully. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Most police, you know what I'm saying, they got beat up in school. You know what I'm saying? They got beat up in elementary, or they got beat up in junior high school. So now when they do become a police, that's like they're reacting to, now you're not gonna beat me up anymore. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. I mean, what y'all think? I just think I think they've been beat up while they was in elementary or junior high. Someone was beat up when they was in high school. I don't know, man. That's just what I think. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Instagram, y'all crazy, man. Facebook, y'all is too. You know what I'm saying? But y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Some of y'all say, hey, man, my cousin on the police, he wasn't beat up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't telling you he was, he was beat up, Shout out to Monty. I see Monty. She's okay. Hey. If a guy ran, he had to be shot in the back. Yeah, he didn't have to be shot in the back, Auntie, for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and this is what's going on. So I think the police should have actually, I'm going to say that the dad should have actually went and found that particular police that killed his son. And if you want to do that, then, to me, that would have been, I don't know. I mean, none of it is right. You know what I'm saying? It's not right for what he did. Your father's not, he's not right for what he did. But people have to stand up in Cincinnati for the cops that's, taking measures in their own hand to kill someone. So people have to stand up for that. That's what I'm going to go with. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me something different. Y'all let me know something different. Let me know what y'all feel. Give me y'all intake. And let me know. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. You know what I'm saying? 1 minute.
321-900. 321-900, help. I was driving on the interstate, seen two cars trying to switch a lane. Chevy driving too crazy. Speed limit was 55, boy, they was going by 80. Slow down, don't speed up, we right there when you need us. Got in the wreck and you need some help, call 321-900, help. 321-900, help. 321-900, help. 321-900, help. Won't back down till I'm back up. You know who to call if they act up. But you don't have nothing to worry about, cause you know that you got that backup. 321-900, 4357. You see the call button, just go ahead and press it. Have you been injured in a car accident? Well, we can help. Call 321-900-HELP and let our team handle your injury claim.
Okay, we back, man. Hey, man, y'all know it's coming up this weekend. It's Mother's Day weekend. You know what I'm saying? Try to, make sure you get your mother a card or get your mother something for Mother's Day weekend. You know what I'm saying? Mother's Day is this Sunday. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all that didn't know it, y'all last minute, and go out and get your mama something. You know what I'm saying? Get your mama something, and really just try to do something special, man, because we in a time right now where you know what I'm saying, you don't even know if your mother be around for another year. So and then for those that don't have their mother here, try to go visit the site, visit the grave, you know what I'm saying, go and visit, take her some flowers, you know what I'm saying, and at least, and still act like it's Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? If your mother ain't here, go visit her grave. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to take my advice, but that's my opinion. I appreciate the shares, too. I appreciate the shares. Share it if you would, please. If you would, share. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hold on. Let her tell you.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Keisha, and I'm out here at Cocktails and Cigars, chilling with your boy, G Money. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That's right. She definitely tell you, man. We running on YouTube, WODS Live. That's right, YouTube, WODS Live. We running on Facebook up under Gregory Turner. You know what I'm saying? We running on Instagram up under Word on the Streets. Remember, we Ebonics over here. You know what I'm saying? We Ebonics over here. In case y'all don't know how to spell it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put it on the string. That's right. You know what I'm saying? Word on the DA. Anyway, man, like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like we got a big seat that's coming up, and that's the Senate seat. That's District 15. Make sure you vote Coretta. Vote Coretta, man. Vote Coretta. That's right. Put her in the seat. Vote Coretta, District 15, Senate seat. Y'all make sure y'all vote Coretta. You know what I'm saying? Do that. And just keep it popping, man. Keep it popping. Anyway, man, like I said, make sure, man, y'all try to, really do something special for your mother on Mother's Day. You know what I'm saying? I think, I'm going to try to do a brunch. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to cook it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to cook it. I'm going to lay some nice chicken and waffle, grits, bacon, just a whole spread of breakfast. You know what I'm saying? A whole spread. Yeah, I can burn a little bit too. Yeah, I can burn a little bit. Don't judge me. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I can burn a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't just, straight for the club. You know what I'm saying? Straight for the event. I can burn a little bit. And I've learned it over time by testing my own food, by, you know what I'm saying, just, making some fuck-ups. And then now it comes out right. I started out with the meatball sub, man. You know what I'm saying? The meatball sub became really famous. That's right. The meatball sub became real famous. On the Maltese Italian Ice. Maltese Italian Ice, that's, one of our best sponsors there is. That's right. When it's hot, the ice hits the spot. That's one of our best sponsors right there. You know what I'm saying? They believe in their self. They believe in their brand. You know what I'm saying? They stamp their brand. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? One of our best sponsors. Maltese Italian Ice. You can become a sponsor as well. You know what I'm saying? That's all you got to do is act like you want to get in the game. You want to get in the game, we definitely put you in the game now. We don't care. We'll put you in the game. We down with that. And also, you want your car wash, you know what I'm saying? You know, call that number on the bottom of the stream, man, and tell them, you know, you want an in and out. You know what I'm saying? Word on the street gonna pay for the in, but you want an out. You gotta pay for the out. You know what I'm saying? Call that number on the bottom of the stream. You know what I'm saying? That dude there, he'll get you shining, spiffy. Yeah, he'll get you spiffy. That's right, he'll get you spiffy. For real. You know what I'm saying? That dude right there, he'll get you spiffy, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, we got, you know what I'm saying, one of our other sponsors, a little boutique. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come in and probably tell you about how you can, you know what I'm saying, you can run up on their establishment and shop with them, and you know what I'm saying, be you know, get you something nice to wear, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So hey man, you know, this is what it's all about, man. Just keeping it in the middle of the road, supporting those that support you. You know what I'm saying? Remember, support those that support you for 2025. People that support you, support them. And support the black-owned business. Just black-owned business, do good business. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to have your black business, do good business. You know what I'm saying? I had a cat one time, ate the whole damn Italian ice, and then said, oh, man, that wasn't good. I want to try another flavor. You know what I'm saying? I looked at him and said, nigga, boo. But I, you know what I'm saying? I say, nigga, you done ate the whole damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so anyway, I gave the nigga another flavor. I told him to get the hell on away from my truck. Straight up, nigga. You done ate my whole Italian ice. Now you gonna tell me, oh, that wasn't good. I want to try another flavor. Come on, man. That's game. But anyway, we did it. But anyway, man, I'm going to keep it rolling, man, because that's what it's all about. And we're going to get into our next topic, man. We're going to get into our next topic. I'm going to bring, you know what I'm saying, one of my VIP guests in the building that hasn't been here for a while. Let's get ready to bring her in. Let's bring in my girl, Stephanie. Yes. Okay.
What's up?
What it do, Steph? What it
Everything
do?
is good.
Oh man, you was in the building. Let's see if we can just get it a little, you know what I'm saying, a little closer. Let's make it happen a little closer, man. Let's just bring it up.
I'm here.
Okay, I see you. Damn, you know what I'm saying? I bring you real close in.
I see.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. We do this for real over here. But
That's
anyway, how you doing? Let's, you know what I'm saying? One more time, y'all get up a step in there.
Okay. Now.
Okay.
More balanced than what I was. I was going through some stuff, and you know, tax season is over. You know, I had that business, and then trying to get the other location for the boutique set up right and correctly. That's still a process, but you can still shop. And then in the meantime, you know, my father got quite ill.
Okay.
And me being, yeah, he's doing a lot better.
Oh yeah, okay, good.
I mean, not only that, but you know, me, I've been taking him like fresh. I have a juicer. I'm juicing. I'm taking him, you know, healthy stuff, broth, you know, all it, making it straight from the bone, all of that stuff. And my daughter coming in with her teas, her herbal teas and stuff, and as well as them, you know, providing the meals that have nutrients for them. But it's been a moment in time where when you see your parent going through that, and my dad is like, he's like going on 80. And he's a strong man. He's a you hear what I'm saying? And hi, Mr. Car Wash. Thank you. So it's been some trial and you know and tribulations, but
hey man,
we're getting through.
Life is life, man, for real.
It is happening. Yes, it is.
Life is life, and people gotta understand that, and people gotta really, you know what I'm saying. You gotta treat every day like it's your last day out here, man, because you know what I'm saying. Because life is life, and
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
you gotta trust and believe in God and stay prayed up, stay on bended knees. These are things that, you know what I'm saying, people try to, you know, even when they try to understand me, they don't understand how I keep continuously get my blessings, because I stay prayed up, I stay on bended knees, and I thank Him for when it's good, and I also thank Him for when it's bad. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you can't just always just turn around and go to thanking God. You know,
When it's
just when it's good. You know what I'm saying? You gotta thank Him when it's bad. You know what I'm saying?
Because it builds strength. It builds, you know, it prepares. Because like I'm telling my children and my nieces, which is also like my children, because both their father and mother's gone, which is my sister and their father. It's like, this is preparing y'all. This is something, and they've gone through it, you know, but life is happening and it strengthens them. It also humbles the heart. It you know, help you to be mindful of how you treat people. You know, because when people are younger, you know, in these times and days, a lot of people, especially the younger generation, kind of can be heartless, but at the same time, they've seen a lot going around them too. They've seen people they know get killed in the streets or whatever.
Yes.
And it's not as close as hitting home. And then to watch somebody fight for their life.
Wow.
It's entirely different, you know.
Yes. And a lot of people don't understand. They kind of wait to it, you know, hit back, you know, hit at home to really say, you know what I'm saying, oh, I wanna take heed to it. But you know, it's just like, you know, the incident in Cincinnati. You know, you have to take things like it could be your situation.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It could be your situation that fast.
And that's why I don't like watching the news, because when I see stuff, I get so not even vexed, but I go to crying. When I see stuff happen, I don't watch the news. I'm pretty much I watch Netflix and stuff like that before, or reality shows and stuff like that. If I see something, it's gonna come across Facebook when I check in on it. But other than that, I can still feel, you know, I feel the pain. It's not like, you know, I'm not aware of what's going on. We are living in times that a lot of stuff is going on.
And when you say that you don't watch the news, but technically you watching the news if you watching Instagram, Facebook, and
that's
social
what I
media.
said when I check in.
Right, you watching the news because the news exactly.
But sometimes, you know, it depends on what you have on your, you know, in your feed, because not a lot of stuff comes through. Say, for instance, I'm a foodie person. I watch a lot of third world countries and how they're surviving off the land and stuff like that. So I'm going to see that more than I see anything else. I really don't have a lot lot of locals on my page. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's why I say.
But in that timeline, you're gonna run across some shenanigans. You're gonna run across some shenanigans. I just know that.
Yes, I do.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know you ran
feel
across.
like that's the time. That's for me to see it. At that time, yes, I need to see that. It comes across. Even if I log in on like
shout out to Jennifer Young. Shout out to Jennifer Young. She laughing, you know what I'm saying? Or she smiling, or she waving, or whatever she doing. Shout out to you, Jennifer. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you gonna run across, like I say, some type of shenanigans on the social media.
Exactly, and it may be by word of mouth. You're gonna hear it some kind of way.
Right.
So, yeah.
And like I said, life is life. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely is. It is.
You know what I'm saying? So, and speaking of, you know, internet, I know you ran across the Shannon Sharpe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yes.
Shannon Sharpe. You know what I'm saying? I mean, with that white girl. I mean,
Monique tried to warn him though. I watched that before that even came out. I watched the interview on YouTube when Monique was talking to him. She was telling him, "You old man, what you doing?" And from the way she was saying it initially, it was like maybe she's seeing him out somewhere and he's hanging out and she see how he vibes with younger women opposed to different type women. That's the way I took it initially. Okay. Right. And then all of this comes out. But Monique knew something. And then I can't say whether or not, you know, a person, say for instance, the girl probably reached out to Monique and say whatever. And people will say, you know, it's all type of conspiracy and stuff like that. But facts are facts. They have facts. Yes. You know, at the end of the day. And men, it's no secret that men have a way of let's get next to the age difference. Let's say a person is out dating. You're dating somebody, okay?
The girl was 19, you know, right?
Yeah. And then, but they going back and forth. They still had, both of them knew she's not, don't get it wrong. I feel like she's old enough to know what she was involved with. And he's old enough to know that what he should not have gotten involved with. You see what I'm saying? So
how old Shannon Sharpe was?
I can't remember the age he was when he met her, but he's almost close to 60. I think he's probably like 56 at this time. Right. And she's still young. She's, you know, right. I wouldn't say she's fresh meat because she done came across, you know, and no telling what she done been involved in before meeting him. So it's not like she's not. I wouldn't doubt that she's seasoned in her own way when it comes to dealing with people.
Okay, that's
like Jonathan. Another black man taken down by a white woman like Jonathan Majors.
That's a turner there. That's that. You know what I'm saying? Highly respect. That's bruh. You know what I'm saying? And that's bruh. You know what I'm saying? Put some respect on bruh name.
And you know what? That comes with it. That's a nice. That's true, Anthony.
Yes.
At the same time, it goes without saying that it's not even just the white women that does it. It's their black women that may be out there doing stuff like that. And we're living in times where people looking around and saying, well, we about to go down. We need some money. But they're also saying there has been a domino effect, and we cannot get away from the fact that there's an undercurrent of the times that we're living and that things are being dealt with on a spiritual level. So
I think Shannon Sharpe offered that girl some money. I mean, like
to like what they call it when you with the case to buy, you know, just to close it out, not to take the court. Settle. He wanted to settle out of court, but it's out there. Why would you settle out of court now? I mean,
I'm talking about this. I think this happened before it got out there. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Because he offered her some money, and then the lawyer that you know what I'm saying, the lawyer that's in the P. Diddy and the Jay-Z case took, you know, he took it, and you know, now he ran with it because he see a check, so now he jumped on it and he's representing her. So we got to stay around and see. Me, I think Shannon Sharpe gonna beat it. You know what I'm saying? Because the girl was a trick. You know what I'm saying? The girl was she liked it what was going on. And
both of them,
I think
they both dealt a pit for themselves together.
So you don't think he's gonna beat it?
I don't think so. I mean, the facts are the facts. It's gonna come out, but what I feel he will. If anything, that man, he's the type of person that strike me as somebody that will probably own up to it and make money off of it by doing so. You see what I'm saying? You got to admit to it. You can't run from it.
Bro say he did, but he lost his job. Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh, he don't have the show anymore? I didn't check into that. This just can't. I was just checking out a few little details with everything going on around me, but
right.
I want to know.
Tony, you gotta check into that and let me know for sure, because I don't know I know he didn't get the ESPN deal.
Yeah, there are some contracts that he's lost in the past due to that video.
Right, he lost the ESPN deal because he was just about to cut a deal with them for $100 million.
But you letting your
So-
video leak out, you having sex, you showing out or whatever, and then he probably was drinking that old truth serum of his that he got.
Yeah, but Tony, when you say the ESPN, he was fired from ESPN.
Oh.
But you know what I'm saying?
As a sports commentator or something.
Right, I agree with he was fired from ESPN, Tony, but
He's lost contracts.
Shay Sharp or Shay whatever his show is.
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, I think his show is him and Ocho. That don't got nothing to do with ESPN. You know what I'm saying? That is a separate deal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he lost. But I don't think he lost that because I seen Ocho, if I'm not mistaken, Ocho was on there by himself. I want to say, a week ago. I'm gonna go with a week ago. But hey, look, I could be wrong. So if somebody out there know something different, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Trump done block all kind of ways of
getting information.
Getting information.
I know.
So you know what I'm saying? I ain't got the information.
He protecting the squad. If they think like him and move like him, he protecting.
Right. Trump got a fence up right now, boy. You ain't hardly getting no news like that anymore because Trump has got stuff blocked. He went in.
And you know what? I can appreciate that because in a way, the reason why I've been hesitant about social media because
you can appreciate that because you don't watch the news.
No, because social media can be bullies. You have bloggers; they come up with anything, make up any type of stories. Yeah, and not only that, but when it comes to
lost, the world news, that's a problem, Steph.
That is a problem. That is a problem because at the same time he's putting us it's almost like he's building up a wall of containment, like blocking us in. You understand what I'm saying? Like pretty much taking the citizens captive in his own way, or striking fear in you. If say for instance you want to go to China, like China say we can come over there and shop. You know what I'm saying? No, he's gonna strike fear, and then I don't want to be a prisoner of war anyhow. If people going over there now with all the things that China exposed about, the fashion industry and all of that stuff, I'm not running my ass over there, even though I thought about it. But at the end of the day, too,
but one of the things
what happens with networks is that he's been a part of it in the past where he talks too much. And then you have these other countries that seeing what's being told and what's going on in the country, and they can find anything to say that's a weakness that they can strike in or find somebody that they can probably kidnap, do what the hell ever, and use it to, you know what I'm saying, and plant a cell within this country because they got information per media. They found somebody, a weak link that they can use to come and infiltrate and penetrate and bring the country down to its core. So on that,
they got all kinds of stuff. I don't know if you heard about. They lost 92 seconds of aircraft. You know what I'm saying? That they couldn't. They couldn't pinpoint a plane for 92 seconds. That's about a minute and 30 seconds. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a long time to lose sight of where a plane is at. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to know what every plane is at in the sky. And they lost 92 seconds.
But you know what? When people travel, nobody knows unless these people are taking private jets and stuff. Nobody knows who's on that manifest. Sometimes you may have a scientist or something like that that's hidden on those, or somebody connected to them that are on those flights that the government is watching, and they can try. I mean, espionage, all that stuff that we see on TV, it's nothing. It's not just on TV. It's here. It's reality. So you could be on a flight with somebody that you don't know. They might be the government's, one of the world's most, you know what I'm saying, wanted.
Yeah.
That may just be even connected to a well-renowned scientist or something, and your ass be on that plane and shit go down.
Yeah, they got a lot. It's so many shenanigans going on right now too. That ain't funny. It's just so much of it's going down to you really have to pay attention to what's,
And
you know what I'm
pray.
saying, and pray. Exactly. Me personally, with you not watching the news and then just watching a lot of the stuff on social media, be careful. That's all I'm gonna say. Be careful.
Exactly.
Because, you know what I'm saying? You have to almost know what's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a traveling person. If you're a traveling person, you definitely want to know what's going on in New York, or you know what I'm saying? You want to know these things, man, because it's so much that's going on in the world, and you got to remember, the United States is only, a third.
Of course, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They not the big. It's just a third.
And are now making more enemies than anybody else.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
With Trump, foo crazy, foo.
Yes, it's just a lot
psychoschismatic.
That's going on.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you got to be mindful, and you got to be aware of what's going on.
Be very, very much so aware. And some people, people think you be lost in the cause. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But don't know that God be showing you everything. People be trying to play up in your face, and God done showed you them before they got to you. And every little move they make. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. And a lot of people, like I said, remember, he don't make no mistakes. So sometimes certain situations, I just was in a situation where I was going to go in business with a person, and it ain't last 2 days, and bam, God showed me right off the dribble, this ain't for you. Get about this. You know what I'm saying? ASAP. You used to doing stuff by yourself. You used to building businesses by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's been me. I mean, a lot of times going in business or going in partnership, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, he could show you just that fast. That person ain't for you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And he gives you visions and everything. And then when they align with making certain moves, sometimes you give them, when God done told you this what they up to now, you let them get close enough, they're gonna sabotage you. That's their goal. Some people come close to sabotage. And God will show you, be like, well, sometimes you want to see and it builds your intuition in doing so. But if you're doing that, you got to be careful for for what happened, what comes with it, the consequences that comes with it, because you might want to bust up upside their head, or you get ghosts. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. And all money ain't good money.
That part. There you go.
All money ain't good money.
That part. I'm a firm believer in that.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to pass.
Exactly.
You pass on, you know what I'm saying? It may look like the greatest deal, the greatest come up, you know what I'm saying? And real fast, and all money ain't good money. Then, I
don't need your money. Take that money and keep it moving.
Right.
Head south. I'm going north.
and a lot of times for my older people, if you trying to do business or whatever with a younger person, don't do it. it's like night and day.
Unless they're genuine, but an older person needs to. If you're gonna do it, have more than one witness. You can't just be one-on-one with no young person or one person. Right. Pretty much, you have to have witnesses.
And
even the Bible tells us to have witnesses. You know what I'm saying?
If you're gonna do it, you know what I'm saying. Make sure it's your daughter or your son.
And still have witnesses to that. You still got to have somebody accountable, because anything can happen to them.
Yeah.
And
you can at least with your kid, you can say, okay, I'm daddy now. I still spank that ass. Don't get it twisted. I still
spank that pocket, spank that ass.
I still go upside your head, boy. You know what I'm saying? Don't think
drop kick.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I know more than you, son. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, man. Don't try to mix that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But anyway, that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
Anthony Turner said, "Old man greed."
Hey man.
Yeah, OG.
That's right. I'm like.
Yeah, we all getting involved in age. I mean, people ask my age. I don't hesitate to tell them, "Look, man, I'm 51 years old. I'll be 52 in August. Y'all want to send me some birthday gifts? It's coming up close in the summertime."
Hey, sometimes you kind of, you know what I'm saying, you take after your grandparents. You take after them, and you start seeing it once you start getting old. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my
that knowledge comes
off the chain. He was like just off the chain, and now I'm starting to see some of my ways just like him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm being just like him. You know what I'm saying? But the only difference was
all of that with everything, wisdom and all. You see what they were saying? Boy, you better sit your ass down some damn while.
Listen, my grandpa, he wouldn't even use the bone, right? Because back then you had the bone. You know what I'm saying?
With the cord.
Right. So I come over there and I get on the phone and I'm on the phone and I'm talking and da da da. After a while, he said, "Man, you don't get off my phone. I know something, boy. Get off my phone." And I look at him like, "Grandpa, you don't even use this phone. You ain't never even on this phone."
Oh my goodness.
Boy, he wants you off that phone. That joker there pull a gun on you now.
Oh Lord.
My grandpa pull a gun on you, boy. You'll get off that phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Grandpa, you don't even use this phone."
That one of them emojis.
Yeah, man. So you know what I'm saying? But I laugh at it now because what he did was he observed everything, Stephanie. He observed, which I do the same thing right now. You know, when my kids come around, I'm observing. You know what I'm saying? Well, hey man, what the hell y'all in there stealing? What y'all stealing? You know, what y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? I know you be that way.
Well, I actually am now, like, when I talk to my kids and they go see my daddy, I'm like, y'all remember your granddaddy was a Vietnam vet. He was one of the ones that went up in there and pulled out dead body parts, dead people when he was in Vietnam.
For real?
And now, that's what he did. I mean, he fought in, and he told us stories about that. And not only that, my daddy had a hard, rough life after that. So he's very sharp, and his mind is sharp. He may be frail, but he's very sharp. And I never forget when I told him, I said, "Dad, I see you." We'll talk about that another time. But I'm seeing it come to pass, and he's giving that wisdom. And I say he's watching y'all.
Wow.
And when he talk to y'all, he can tell you more about yourself. Just like he will always tell me I was pregnant before I even knew it. He'll tell you more about yourself than you know about yourself.
Wow, that's good. That's good. That's
they wrap around, and I tell you, they go see him way more than what they used to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's good, man. And that's, you know what I'm saying, and that's what it's all about, man.
I be in here crying sometimes. I ain't gonna tear up now, but yeah, it's bittersweet.
Bittersweet. Sometimes you have to let it go, man. Sometimes you have to let it go, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about, man. Anyway, man, we're gonna take a quick break, man. We'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere, man. It's more of this word on the street. You got my favorite co-host, my girl Stephanie. She is in the building. She's holding it down, and she's talking that talk. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Yeah, this your boy Chris Brown right here. VA's finest, 2 Up, 2 Down. You already know what it is. And right now, y'all watching Word on the Street TV, all right?
Keep it locked to Word on the Street. If you ain't flying, you ain't flying. You hear me? Birdman 1.
Hey, it's your boy Next Gen Films checking in with your boy Word on the Street, G Money. Yeah, check it out, live.
Shout out to Word on the Street, man. We out here in Orlando, West Orlando, Silver Star Pine Hills. Mr. Miami Rich Life himself. Clothing brand, y'all. Follow me, hit me up. I got you, whatever you need.
Hey, this is your girl Anisha. Y'all keep it locked in with Word on the Street.
What up, man? This Blackie, man. Clockwork Exotic Car Wash, man. Hollering at my boy Moti, man. Word on the Street, man. Y'all watch Word on the Street, man. And keep safe from this corona. God bless.
Yo, when I'm not cutting hair at Lowe's Master Cuts, I'm chilling with my man. Reading Word on the Streets with my woman.
That's what it is, yo.
Studs One Stop Music Shop, 2607 North Pioneers Road. Keep it locked to Word on the Streets.
Home. Anyway, hey, we back, man. We back at it. We back at it, man. But hey, Step, you know what I'm saying? So, real quick on the closeout on this Shannon Sharpe, what do you think that this man, what was so wrong about, what he did?
Well, I don't care if you're dating somebody, have control of the lust. And then, like I say, when you get on drink and stuff like that, I don't doubt that she lied about they may have had moments where he took advantage when she didn't want that to be done to her. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And not only that, but why are you, and I don't even want to ask why, but maybe I would want to ask why, what's going on within him as such a man at his age, with the age gap, wants him to even involve himself with somebody that age. Because there are a lot of women that are much older than her that still has that flair. They still have that good nookie. You know what I'm saying? And they said they're very intelligent, and they can, like Mo told him, we could cook you a good meal. You know what I'm saying? We are all about making sure you get up strong the night. Say for instance, you come home, you're weak, you're tired. We gonna cook you a nice breakfast the next morning to get up so you strengthen. We gonna feed you that good stuff. Like me, I make sure I take care of my guys and my family. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all eat these fruits. I got juices. Come get these juices. You know what I'm saying? All of that stuff. I've been doing it for a while. I even I've done a garden. I'm trying to start one now that I have the time to do so. But all of that stuff, a woman that has that mindset, not to say, because I don't know this young lady.
You see what Anthony said, all right?
Anthony said, please. She knew exactly what she was doing. And you're right, Anthony. I said they both knew what they were getting into. She knew what she was getting into, and Shannon knew what he should not have gotten into.
Because she texted him something about $2,500 each cheek. You know what I'm saying? Something of that nature. So,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This girl, she...
Why she didn't have a safe word? Did she have a safe word?
she was a freak herself, so...
Exactly.
She definitely,
But see, he asked for that. He shouldn't even got himself involved in that. He knew it was transactional.
I think it's about the money too, Tony. I do. I think it was about the money as well.
For both, for him it was lust, and for her it was money, but it was transactional. You understand what I'm saying? But if you want to be out there, be a trick. If you want to be a trick, then trick yourself into some shit that you can't get out of.
Right? Yeah. Exactly. I mean, and you got to remember. I mean, what is he? Being charged with? That's what I'm trying to really figure that out.
Yeah, I got to look into that. I'm gonna look into
what
that.
Is he being charged with? Because her saying, no, I ain't want to have sex. I mean, what?
Well, I seen something about him, I
don't know.
Doing something in the backyard that she said no to. I seen something like that.
I mean, but a lot of tapes have been re-altered. You know what I'm saying? The tapes that they playing seem like they re-altered. They got pauses, and it's not a good tape.
What with them, him and her conversing back and forth?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
The tape seemed like it's been tampered
and chopped up. Yeah. So I mean, they both got something to deal with. She may walk out there with a little something, and he may. I feel like he's gonna, because they're not playing with these people out here with money that feel like they can, even if a woman, because the way I feel like they're looking at it, even if a woman approves, you know better than that. That's how they're gonna look at the man. I don't care if he's black, because Epstein, that he was one, he killed this stuff. Then I think he killed this stuff. But all of this stuff, all the gruesomeness, all the sexual, it's like everything is becoming so sexualized. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Overly so, and it's penetrating into ways that it's getting out of control. You know, and the government, Anthony Turner said consenting adults. Yeah, and I feel like they both were at 19. Yes, at that time she does become a consenting adult, but 9 times out of 10 she was consenting before that time, probably caught up in the stuff before then. But and probably to get to him at her age, she knew what she was doing. She knew how to get up and now and how to be found. Okay, so I don't doubt that. Okay, and he knew where to find her.
Wow. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But anyway, man, like I said, wow. Then we're gonna stick around for that story. We also sticking around for the Diddy case. The Diddy case should start next week. The actual trial should start next week. They're picking the jurors. 600 jurors. They're trying to come up with 12 and a 6th alternate. That's going to be a case that, it's going to probably drag out for at least, I think they're trying to drag it out for about a month, no longer than a month. This won't be one of those trials that they talking about.
They got so much evidence.
That'll go a long time as far as like the Young Thugger case or stuff like that. This one is supposed to kind of, because he's asked for a speedy trial.
Oh, he did.
Right. And
I told y'all watch the news like that.
Right. He's turned down the deal that they came to him with. They came to him with a deal saying, hey, if you take this, and I'm going to look it up and find out the exact what
the deal is.
Right. But I'm thinking it was maybe, hey, you take these 10 years, all this will be over. You're 55 now. By the time you turn 65,
he's still considered close to young, but not young, because that's no age. In prison, what age?
Right. So they probably came with a deal, something like that. And P Diddy turned it down. So therefore, and that's what they do.
You want to be exiled to an island somewhere where he cannot get off of it? What do you want?
Well, he turned it down because I guess he feels like his lawyers can actually beat this.
They are. Yeah, that makes sense.
But like I said, if he's convicted, he could spend the rest of his life and get decades of time. And it's over after. I mean, that's why I'm saying 10 years. That I think that he was,
probably get at most.
Offering.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot in there with consenting people. They done been going there back and forth, time after time, knowing what the hell be going on down up in there. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
they got the first witness is Cassidy. They got the second witness. Now the third witness they cannot find. You know what I'm saying? She's disappeared. They cannot find her.
I seen that.
So we're gonna have to stick around and see what's going on with that, because that's when you start talking 1, 2, and 3, those are key people that you need to really, close this case out. Now once you start to getting into 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, then
it's bigger than that. It's a no-brainer.
Right, it starts not being credible.
Yeah.
But we're going to stick around and see what happened. I don't know right now. You know what I'm saying? But this has been one of the biggest cases since OJ. You know what I'm saying?
Hasn't it? Oh, my goodness.
Right.
It's bigger than Epstein. I mean, this is because this one case took down a lot of people. It has penetrated. I mean, a lot of people are being implicated and brought to the forefront. And if they were connected to other cases, I mean, this is like the domino effect in Diddy's case is like so massive.
Right.
Because that's especially in the entertainment industry, two big wigs that's over the entertainment industry. They've been exposed on a massive scale. And you know what? In this time and era in life right now, you cannot put nothing past nobody.
No, not
There
at
are a
all.
lot of dark souls out here who don't care nothing about nobody except making that money and maintaining power. They don't care about people. So if a person, people, you think I look at people, if a person can kill somebody, a person can try and kill somebody with their mouth. I just don't trust people.
Yeah.
Unless they're my people. You understand what I'm saying?
I
Because it is what it is. And we are in those times. So.
Yes. And hey, man, speaking of it, we are in them times. We are at our time as well. So it's been a power hour. It's been a great one. My VIP guest definitely, you know what I'm saying, stepped in the building. She showed up and showed out. That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? And right now I'm going to be y'all news. So, man, you know what I'm saying? If y'all got some news, y'all want to get at me. Get it to me, man, because we definitely want to hear about it. We definitely want to know about it. We definitely want to report it. We definitely want to get into it and just make sure we, you know what I'm saying, we let you know. You know what I'm saying? We let
and
you
everything
know.
that we say on here is always alleged. Okay?
Right.
Don't quote us. It's alleged.
You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to my brother Tony, you know what I'm saying, Anthony. And
Awesome.
Also my boy Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? Hollywood says something, you know what I'm saying? What's good, boss man? You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your life, boss. I see you, boy. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood, make sure you taking care of yourself, brother. You know what I'm saying? Good brother there. Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? That's a good brother, Mitch. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, and when I see some of the brothers that I know, I like to salute, man, and say, hey, man, make sure you taking care of your health. Make sure you stand on bended knees. Make sure you're doing what it takes to you know what I'm saying, to keep building yourself up, to keep reinventing yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because
And remember that taking care of yourself first is taking care of others.
yes, you know what I'm saying? Most definitely. And health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no health, man, you can easily go down, man. And some of you guys out there, man, some of you ladies out there, go and get a checkup sometimes. Go and get a checkup, man, because it's very important. A lot of guys walk around with diabetes, walk around with all kind of
prostate issues.
Yeah, a lot of issues, and they don't even know because they feel so macho and feel so good, you know. Like
Cholesterol is another thing.
That they don't have to check themselves, and you go to the doctor, and the doctor say, man, you a full-blown diabetic. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can go, man, and it could be too late. It could be too late. You know what I'm saying? You could already be, you know what I'm saying, a stage 4 cancer. You know what I mean? We don't wish that on nobody, but you know what I'm saying? If you don't go and do annual checkups, those are the type of things that could be existing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not checking up on yourself. You're not checking on your health. You know what I'm saying? You have to check on your health, man.
And some men feel like, well, I can't afford the insurance. There are insurance options out there that are affordable, you know. So you just have to take the time out to tap into that to find out where it's at. The marketplace, yes, is definitely one place to begin with.
And they still got the Obama plan too. So
and then they have the clinics around where they're called, you can go on a sliding scale fee and not pay as much. They do dental work. All kind of stuff is in the community. So even if you can't afford it as much, you know, can't afford the insurance, still go and say, I need a checkup. That's, you know, it's out there. There are resources.
Mitch say God is good. Yes, he is all the time. And all the time.
Amen.
Y'all know it.
Say la and amen.
Exactly.
I don't just say
man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, man, and I appreciate you step too as well. I look forward, you know what I'm saying, to hey man, coming back tomorrow, man, and being my VIP guest, man.
I'm gonna do my best to be here right now and find some good subjects because you know I have the time now and.
Let them know about the Lure Boutique as well.
Yes, Lure Boutique. I'm there at 304 East Michigan Avenue. Yeah. It is, you do have the opportunity, which is more better, to shop by appointment. You know, I do have men's name brand clothing for men now. I'm working on extending that out for women. But just definitely come and check me out. $25 Tuesdays, I still have that going on. Just, you know, it's just a work in progress, but I'm getting there. So come check me out. Spread the word. And I have nice little atmospheres. Where I'm at, we have other businesses in there that does some good work. Different people from different countries as well, doing some nice work. And we're an awesome team. We're doing some awesome things in there. And you may have a business that you may want to come and set up. You know what I'm saying? Come see if it's something that is in alignment with what your business line is. Definitely come check us out.
Come check them out. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not looking for no gangster. Okay? And we don't want no problem makers either, because it's a peaceful environment. So just come check us out. And I do work, you know, I got some good stuff, right? And I'm also going to be having a sale, because I'm moving out inventory. I'm going to bring some new stuff in. So you come in there, you never know. You might get something that's worth a lot more for a lot less. Okay.
A lot less. Okay. Yeah. And don't forget about that first Sunday going down, man. That first Sunday going down right there. I think they got Ball Greasy coming to town. Ball Greasy will be coming to town June 1st. That's right. It's going down at the All I Love You and Me plus R&B. My boy Tony Glover, and DJ Twan the Don, my boy Night Train. They got a big thing going down, and Ball Greasy will be there June 1st. Y'all govern yourself accordingly and be in the building. That's going to be exciting. That's going to be popping. Don't forget about that May 31st concert with Trick, Daddy, and Plies. And that's all going down right there. Experience the birthday bash for my man Dog, man. So shout out to Dog, man. It's your birthday, Dog. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be in the building on that. That's going to be May 31st. So write it down. Put it on your calendar. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be in the building for that. And we're going to also be in the building for that June 1st Ball Greasy. Also, don't forget about Friday. They do their Grown Vibes. Good, you know what I'm saying? Grown Vibes Friday right there. The Experience every Friday. My boy Tony Glover and Twan the Don. That's tomorrow.
I need to get out.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I've been in the house so much lately. I need to get out.
Right. And don't forget about it's Mother's Day weekend, man. If you ain't got no money or whatever the case, just hug your mom and tell her you love her. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But if you get a chance to get her a card or something, or get her something sweet, you know,
flowers.
Do something.
My kids, I love flowers and plants and stuff like that. Just get some flowers.
You know what I'm saying? Don't go getting her no socks. You know what I'm saying?
She got a jar full of them already.
Exactly. Don't go get her no socks. Y'all do something good, boy.
Nothing to walk on. Something she want to look at. Because if you see, I keep flowers everywhere in my house. I even have something I did on the wall. I keep flowers. Flowers are everywhere in here. And I buy my own. If nobody buys them for me, I buy my own. But I have to keep them in there. Keep them in there.
And if y'all know, like I know, my mama don't want number some money. So she want number some money. So I'm going to just make sure. I don't even buy the envelope. I don't even buy the card no more. Just him, mama. He go use some money. Get us some money, man. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So
I know it's backwards, but yeah.
Right. And then for some of y'all that, like I told you earlier, if your mother is not alive, please go and visit her site. Go and visit and act like it's Mother's Day, because that is the person that birthed you. That is the person that made sure you came into this
world. Have a prayerful moment.
So that, therefore, if you can't do nothing but sit at the house and have a moment of silence for her, you know what I'm saying? Do that for mama, man. Do that for mama. You know what I'm saying? So, like I told you, if you can't do nothing, just go give her a hug. You know what I'm saying? Go give her a hug. You know what I'm saying? And kiss her and say, "Mama, I love you." You know what I'm saying? So do that. you know the violent money is Father's Day, and y'all don't give a damn about us. So, you know,
we got a corner for y'all. No, I'm just
exactly.
no, but if it weren't for the daddies, we wouldn't be here. So that's something that I don't care, because some kids be like, well, he did nothing for me and he do this. You got to look at that thing in another entirely different whole way. If it wasn't for that seed that worked with the other seed, you wouldn't be here. He gave you life, and God allowed you to come forth from that seed.
From that seed, exactly. So, hey, man, you said it, Steph. You said it, and you did right. But anyway, Steph has been my VIP guest, man, and I enjoyed it because she definitely on point tonight. You know what I'm saying? If she can come like this all the time, I think we'll get along just great.
Hey,
you know
just don't try me.
Great. You know what I'm saying? She has not been the nutty lady. You know what I'm saying?
I can be.
Right. So she
just don't test me.
She can come just like this on a more often basis. And this thing will work out. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely will.
It'll work out. You know what I'm saying? So y'all lay around for it, man. That's gonna be something to see too, because that's this shit sometimes be like a damn soap opera. You know what I'm saying? You understand? We be going to war.
Okay.
Anyway, it's been great, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, man. We're gonna
Everyone
catch it.
be blessed. Happy Mother's Day to all the ladies, and y'all take it easy and stay prayed up. Stay out this weather.
Yes.
I'm telling you that my daughter almost got, and my grandson, they were driving down the road and that lightning hit and it shook the car and they felt the vibration and everything in the median and caught fire.
Whoa.
Right. So
y'all be safe
don't
out
be
there,
out
man.
here.
Be safe.
All right.
Check
y'all.
up on the weather, man. We'll holler at you.
God bless.
All right.
Coronavirus, huh? People career, boy. Oh, we that blind people wake up. Come on now. Coronavirus, another plan gone wrong with the government. So they trying to hide it. Another way to distract us and keep us unaware from the problem. It must be big, cause now they killing people to justify this lie. Got you running around crazy, spending your little tax money. Kids ain't going to school for 3 weeks. Buy tax money, we doing what they asked of us and looking like crash dummies. Meanwhile, they dropping stuff in the air that make us act funny. And I don't think I know it all, man. I ain't even 30 yet. But I know enough to know when somebody else doing some dirty shh. Stock market's going down, business getting shut down. Trump offer $1,000 like that's enough.